Is it just me, Ama, nowadays? Everyone is just willing to do. Have you noticed that everyone is just willing to do anything, including lying to you, just to get the money that is in your pocket? I'm sure it's not just me. So today I'm here to talk to you about the playbook that they use, tactics that they use to make sure they get whatever it is that you have left in your account or your M-pesa. Stay with me. Well, we're talking about the playbook, the tactics they use, and the lies they're willing to tell you just to get to your money. Here's the cold truth, something that people are not willing to talk about. Right now in 2026, although it didn't start just the other day, everyone out here is competing for your money, that kidogo money you have in your M-pesa, in your bank account. Everyone wants it. Even those people who are laughing with you. It's quite unfortunate that some are even pretending to be your friend. It's your money they're after. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Okay? From the influencer that you like so much. You see that star of yours that ukiingia TikTok you have to watch. Ukimwona unasikia you're excited to see him. To the brands, the big brands, small brands, to that small business babe, that Kairi too that started her clothing line, including most financial experts. They're all after your money. And the sad thing is, they've taken their time to study you. They've studied you. So they know your weaknesses, your strengths. They know your fears. They also know your desires. And to make it worse, they know which buttons to click, or which buttons to press for them to get whatever it is that they want from you. They know what to say for you to press send. Okay? And the sad part is that now in 2026 and moving forward, they're becoming very, very good at it. They're becoming masters at this stuff, at lying to you. So I think it's a high time we stop being so naive. We need to find a way of how to protect ourselves, because the more you protect yourself, the more you protect your money. So I'll give you like 4 ways in which they use to get to your money. Okay. And if you know more, you can always add on the comment section. I might have missed a few. And also don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload a new video, you're notified. Awesome. Now, the first one, I'm sure you've seen it online or all over, is the fake it till you make it quote. Like a saying that's all over the place. The lifestyle lying. I'm sure you've heard of it. You're told that now, if you want a certain kind of lifestyle or life, you pretend until you get it, until it works. Now, question is, who runs these things? Who runs it? This is mostly, you'll hear it from financial gurus, the crypto kings, but mostly the hustle culture guys. These are the ones who utasikia kila wakati wakikwambia fake it till you make it, and you'll hear them on TikTok, Instagram, mostly on those platforms. People are always hustling, so they want you to hustle with them. But little do you know that there's a story they're selling. There's always a story. And this is where you see a guy your age or slightly younger than you. No, when they are younger, They intimidate you. Okay, that's part of the play. You see a young guy with a nice car. He's posting the car from a very nice posh area, maybe Lavington, Karen, Kilimani. You know those places. They are flaunting their nice car watch. If they're very keen, they'll make sure you see the brand of the watch. And then, I don't know, they somehow have stacked cash somewhere in their cars or on top of their tables in the office. Piles of cash on the table. But you see, all this is just a play. And then they're here telling you they made 2 million in a fraction of 2 weeks, a month. Or someone else tells you I made 2 million trading Forex. Or I made 2 million flipping cars. And you're there buying that crap. You're there believing what they're telling you. You believe it. So when you believe it, you feel a certain pain in your chest. All of a sudden, and you are relaxed, you feel stressed. You start overthinking. You're worried about things that were not worrying you before you watched that. And you start questioning yourself, asking yourself, Aki, what am I not doing right? What am I doing wrong? You start asking God if you're a spoon. Am I a spoon? But here's the tactic. This is a tactic they're using, yeah? Yeah. As I said, they've studied you. They know what will move you. Well, I'm seeing like a small kid pushing a huge bike over there. And if it falls on him, that will be a problem. But the caretaker will take care of him. Anyway, sorry for that. I was drifting. Back to what I was saying. So you see that guy, most of the time, that car that he's flaunting with, most of the time, it's not his car. You'll find that maybe he borrowed it from a friend, okay, who works at a car dealership, or a relative, or something like that. Don't be even surprised if they are drivers. This is their free time. They're coming to use other people's stuff to intimidate you with. So, tactics. Okay. That stack of cash that you see on the table, most of the time is fake. It's not real money. It's not real money. Out here, they call it the prop money. You can get it online at 5K, I think. If I'm not wrong. I need to counter check that. You can get it on Tokopedia at 5K. A bunch or something. I don't know. And you see that lifestyle? That lifestyle that they're flaunting, most of the time, it's funded by you. How? By that course they're selling. That thing they're selling to you. Or that thing he's about to sell to you, or she's about to sell to you. That's what funds their lifestyle. So think twice before they start making you feel like you need to second guess yourself. You want to know why it works? It works because when your brain sees that, it doesn't ask, is this real? Your brain goes directly to ask, how can I get that? How fast can I get that? How can I live that kind of life as soon as possible? That's where the problem comes in. That's just human. That's how we are. Think about the Forex guys who pop up every January. Time when everyone is spending money, you don't have nothing left. They come there showing us screenshots of millions of money, of profits they've made online. But when you decide to pay for the class, you decide, okay, let me learn this Forex thing, let me learn this crypto thing. You go to class and realize the only thing they're teaching you is to recruit more people to come and study Forex. As in, you have to refer other people. So it means the money is not coming from trading. The money is coming from your school fees. Think twice. The second play they use to get your money is the scarcity formula. That's the fake scarcity. Nakwambia discount ni ya leo tu. Anakuonyesha this thing, there's few pieces left. It's all over the place. And mostly the people who run these are clothing brands, people who sell clothes, shoes. Who else? Course sellers, say limited slots. This is fake scarcity. You'll see them all over Instagram and TikTok. But they're just playing with your mind. So the story is they're selling so for instance, you're just busy scrolling, yeah? Minding your own business. Then an ad pops up. You can't stop them from popping up. Nowadays everywhere. YouTube ads, TikTok ads, Instagram ads. This is ads all over the place. The ad says nice sneakers, affordable price. A few pieces left, 5 pieces left. And then they've put a small timer on the screen, counting down the moment you click. 3 hours left, 5 pieces remaining. And you, what do you do? When you see that, what do you do? Your thumb starts hovering over the DM button. You're there trying to, you want one of the slots. You want one of the pieces remaining. Little do you know this is just a tactic they're using to get to your money. You forget that timer resets every time you go back to that ad. It starts again counting from 0 or from 100, whatever. Yeah. You forget that these people have 500 pairs of shoes at their warehouse. They just were finding any means necessary to make their stock move. Lying to you. So what do? They create panic. So you feel like, oh, no, I don't want to miss out. And you know why it works? Why this tactic works? Because you have a fear of missing out. FOMO. You don't want this thing to pass you by. You don't want to be left out. As humans, our brains we don't want to lose. That we lose on an opportunity. Our brains can't fathom that. We like gaining something good. And that's why these people sort of package it. It looks like something good, something you need. So you buy now, and then you ask questions later. Money out of your pocket already. For example, here in Kenya, how many times have you seen back to school 50% offer or sale? 50% off. Today is the last day. And then you pass the same place next week. They still have the same offer. 50% off last day. And you don't ask yourself, Kwani, this sale by today you should have, you should have closed by now. But these are questions we don't ask ourselves. The same advert that was there on TikTok last week, same business, you see it this week. And you don't see it as a red flag. We need to do better. We need to do better. Okay? Otherwise, we'll keep making money and all the money just goes down the drain. Because these things are things we are buying that we really don't need. The that way they use, the that play is the story of Uruma. The fake empathy. There was a time, even in Kenya, any great person, the moment they have a platform to speak about themselves, I came from a poor family, I came from a poor background, I suffered, we struggled, And now, for these people to, how it applies for them to get your money, you'll see, you'll hear mostly small businesses, okay, small startups, founders who are beginning or they're starting their business. These are the people who come up with these stories of Uruma. Sometimes, because nowadays everyone wants to be a content creator, yeah. It's unfortunate, like most of them just come with this is their story. This is their background story. Fake empathy on social media. And this is where you'll find a girl on Twitter or TikTok. She started selling thrifted clothes or cakes. When you look at her thread, it's heartbreaking. But where? The things that she's posted there. Oh, my mom is sick. I lost my job. And my baby, I have a small baby. My baby doesn't have something to eat. And this business, this thrifted clothes, whatever, cakes, I started with the last 2,000 Kenyan shillings that I had. She talks about the things that she's going through. Or if it's a guy, they show even where they live, the background. Unaona humble beginnings. All because of what? And then they finish with, please support or help a sister. Please support or help a brother. So what do? You feel for these people. And as a result, that 500 shilling or 1,000 you were supposed to save or invest, you go remove, you send it to them in the name of promoting their business, buying something that you really don't need. Okay? Why? Empathy. They got to your pocket. It's quite unfortunate because for some people, a few people, the story is real. But now the problem is you can't even tell. But for those who it's truly like they're going through stuff, God bless you. Yeah? And may things come through for you. But now problem is majority are faking it. That's fake empathy to get into your pockets. Because they've studied psychology. They know what makes you chuck money from your pockets. They know what will make you press that send button. So sometimes it's just a script made for you to get to your money. It's a lie. That's what is called poverty porn, because it sells. Poverty porn sells. Sadness sells. Guilt sells. The earlier you know that, the better for you. You won't fall for these things online or even offline. That's why you see nowadays people on the streets are begging. And they're okay. If something tragic happens, they're the first ones to run. They'll run faster than you. And you gave them the last 100 shillings you had because you felt sorry. That's poverty porn. Be very worried about it. And it works because of reciprocity. You know, we're humans. You feel their pain. Okay? It's not bad to feel like that. That's how we are humans. Now it's a problem when they take advantage of it. When someone takes advantage of it, they want to make money out of you using that. That's where the problem comes in. Because now if you don't, you feel like you're a bad person, you're a horrible person because you're not helping. There was a time we disagreed with my daughter. She was like, I'm a bad person because I don't help people on the streets. And I told her because I know most of them are pretending and I can't tell the difference. And one day, we were leaving Kick Festival. As we were walking down the streets of Nairobi, there was this Sianajifanya Chokora who came and asked me for money for food. So we were from the cake festival. I had cake. I told him I don't have money right now, but I can give you cake. Cake is still food, snack, yeah? Si amesema konja. So the moment I'm trying to give this person at this piece of cake to eat, alikata. Akasema no, they really want money. Come on. That's when I told my daughter, you see, these people are not really hungry. Okay? They know what they're doing. It's all psychological. Told her, me, I will never. You have to, problem is the moment you decide you're not doing that, you might say no to someone who's really going through it. But now me, I don't have the time to try and figure out if it's true or not. It's just sad. Because it makes the person who's really going through it suffer. It will take time before someone believes you're really going through it. That's bad. And this is where you find yourself paying for the story, not the product. Ama you've not seen it. For example, a mama mboga comes online and cries, oh, I'm going through this. That mama mboga effect online. People come through for her. They raise millions because of her story and her background. We mama mboga, let's come through for her. Mnachanga. Only for you guys to find out later that all that story was exaggerated. It was fake. She was looking for fake empathy. And you guys fell for it. Or you come to realize, kumbe, even this person has money. They don't have any problem. The emotion was the product. And that's why you find people so angry online. Because at the end of the day, your M-pesa was the goal. Your money was the goal. People going through extremes to lie to you to get your money. Watch out. Now the last play, the one they use, is the friend who sold you out. As I mentioned earlier. The influencer betrayal. That influencer you love so much. They are the ones who run it. Your favorite content creator. As I said, the one you watch every day. When you're scrolling like this and you see their content and you're like, wow, I must watch. You're excited. That's your biggest sellout. They will sell you out if you're not careful. Just know they're there doing their business. This is how it happens. You've watched this, maybe they're a YouTuber, a TikToker, whatever platform. Okay. They make jokes, you laugh at their jokes, they show you their lifestyle, you admire everything about them, You want to be like them at some point. Deep down, right? So at some point you even feel like you know them, like on a personal level. And you've never met this person. Even if you've met them, maybe you've talked for like 3-5 seconds. That's all the time they give you. But you have this false sense like you know them. There's this false sense. And then a brand pays them and they come there online saying, my guy, I'd never lie to you. You're my guy. I would never lie to you. Then one day, out of nowhere, they post a video. Okay? They're saying this betting changed my life. This product changed my life. And there's a high chance they've never used that product. They were paid. Okay? This is the part where they sell you out. They've been paid to say this. They've been paid to kuingiza you box. So they tell you, deposit 100 bob or 1,000 bob or 5,000 bob and get 300 free or 5,000 free. Just use my code. And you know why they do this? Because they know you trust them. They're taking advantage of the trust you have in them. How do they know you trust them? See, they see the way mnawarukilia outside here. You see them, you're no longer yourself. The excitement that you have once you see them. So what do? When the opportunity arises, they trade that trust for money from those big brands. You think they'll say no? At whose expense? You. They'll take the money. And Akia Mungu, to be honest, to say the truth, they've never used that product or they've never used that betting site. They've never tested that product. Fact is, they don't care if you lose money or not. That's not their business. But you, this is your friend. This is someone who you wouldn't want to miss their content. If they Peter there, you break your legs trying to go say hi. And you want to know how it works? Because of the friend illusion that you have. That illusion, you believe that you're friends. So you trust them like a friend. You believe whatever this person is saying. And you know what happens when you believe someone is your friend? When they recommend something, you believe them. You want to Google it first. You just do what they say. This happens a lot in Kenya. You like someone, a content creator, on their platforms, all of a sudden there's betting and casino ads flooding all over the place. Do you think that comedian laughing in that ad actually gambles his hard-earned money? Pesa ametafuta na nguvu. Unafikiria anacheza naye? No. They just got paid to hold a phone and smile. Okay? You are the one who will lose, not them. They've sold you. So, remember the Get Rich Quick chamas in 2010? Back in 2010. Do you remember? The ones where you were told to pay 5K to join. Ama you've forgotten? Ama some companies we don't want to mention where you're told to recruit 5 people. And after recruiting, you eat the money. Those pyramid schemes. They are the same, just different names. That's the original Kenyan gift. Those were the masters of this playbook back in 2010. They were the masters of this playbook. The organizers drove Prados and lived in Runda, a fake lifestyle. This is closing soon. Last chance. Scarcity. We are helping each other as Kenyans. This is our time. Fake empathy. Your friend who joined fast told you it works. Building on trust. And when it all collapsed, the people at the top always keep the money. You at the bottom, you suffer. You lose everything. Still same playbook, different packaging. These things keep reappearing, but in a new company, in a new format, They have a way of updating themselves. Nowadays it's wrapped up in digital token. Or even a Forex robot. Watch out for those things. Otherwise, you'll always be on the losing end. So, how do you protect your money? How do you shield yourself from these people or from these things? There's 3 rules I'll give to you. Okay? First rule, wait 24 hours. Okay? Kaa chini, tulia, give it 24 hours. That's how you fix it. If you see something that you really like or is being pushed on your face, something that excites you, give it time. Don't send money immediately. Okay? See if you'll still have the same need after 24 hours. So close the app, think about it. Put your phone down, sleep on it. Don't be in a rush to buy something at the moment you've seen it or the moment you've been told about it. If it's a scam, the urgency will disappear by morning. Although it's not easy, because nowadays you see they keep pushing these ads over, they keep pushing the ads. But if it's a genuine deal, I don't know. I feel like 24 hours still is a shorter time. It's a short period of time. Just give it time. Okay? Rule number 1, give it time. Don't be in a hurry. Put your phone down. Because if you keep scrolling, the ads will always be there. Give it time. Don't be in a hurry to buy that thing. Unless it's an emergency, don't. Even give it 6 months. If it's still there, well, you can dare. Okay? If it's a genuine deal, maybe it will still be there. If it's not, it will have disappeared. Okay? So give it time. Rule number 2, search for the angry people. Okay? This is the Google test. A lot of people don't know about it. But before you buy, before you send, okay, go to Twitter or Google. Don't send money first. Type, quote and unquote, product name, Scam Kenya. Or type, quote and unquote, influencer name, lying. Or type, quote and unquote, company name, to M-pesa, or whatever. Let me tell you, happy people rarely write reviews. But you see angry people, hey, they write novels. Like me, when I'm disappointed. Where? The unasikianga, we write paragraphs, eh? Yeah, we don't do that because we are excited or we are happy. Yeah, it's because we are disappointed. So you go online, find the novels about this product, okay? Or about this influencer. Go online. Find the novels about this company that you want to work with or you want to promote, buy products from. You might save yourself some money. That's how. Rule number 3, ask how, not who. This is me telling you, stop looking at the person's face. Stop looking at this person's face. Look at the math. Look at the math. Don't ask, is this pastor rich? No. Yeah, but now that's ask, how exactly does this investment make me money? Don't ask that is real. Don't contradict yourself. Because when you contradict yourself, hapo ndio umeanza kupoteza pesa. And when you ask these questions and they can't explain the answer or the process to you, they start beating around the bush. Be very careful. Listen for words like faith, hustle, referrals. Run when you hear such words. Okay? That's how you know it's a trap. There's just words you just hear. You know it's a trap. Even those at for sale, at 50% off. You'll find even sometimes it's things that are expired. Or it's dead stock. They're just tricking you. They want your money. Either way. They just don't give a damn how they'll get it. Look, I'm not saying everyone in business is a thief. Because I'm a business person also. I'm not saying that everyone is a thief. Okay? There's genuine businesses out there. There's people out there working so hard. Okay? Waking up very early. And they're selling good products. But as I said, when a product is brutally being marketed, be worried. Be very afraid. There's a reason why they don't market Lamborghinis and Ferraris. There's a reason why in Kenya, let me be more relatable, they don't market Arimis. Because the product is good enough, it sells itself. So the moment something keeps being pushed on your face, that they are willing to pay whatever amount of money for ads so that you can enroll or you can buy, think twice. Okay? But right now, problem is the system rewards liars. We live in a world where the system rewards liars more than the honest business people people who are honest tend to be shunned. But that, as an individual, for you to be able to take care of your finances, that tells you something, right? You need to protect yourself. Because it looks like the louder you shout, the more you get paid. The sun is burning my face. I need to finish this, right? If you're quiet, it's unfortunate. The bigger the lie, the faster the money comes. But what does that say for you? What does that speak about you as an individual? Change comes or starts from within you. It has to start from within. So be careful, be skeptical, and always remember that if it smells like a lie, if it feels like a lie, if it looks like a lie, don't start convincing yourself otherwise. And if it's being shouted to you or at you from a guy, the problem is you wouldn't know if someone's car is borrowed or, if someone's house. Even people in real estate record videos in those houses, and those houses are not theirs. Well, if it walks like a duck, it's a duck. Okay. So if it smells like a lie, it looks like a lie, just know it's a lie. Period. Okay. And people, learn to listen to your instincts. Okay. Learn to listen to your instincts. Stop shutting your instincts down. That's how you guys are being messed up financially outside here. Learn to listen to yourself. Stop being in a hurry to do something. You're told to jump, you jump. You don't think twice, you don't ask questions. It doesn't work like that financially. You have to be smart. So keep your money close, because the hyenas are hungry. I'm Miss Muithathi, and I'll see you in my next video.